Whoops! That was a little bit early. There we go. We're back, everybody. Thank you so much. Hey, by the way, this is the second stream of the day. I'm just having some fun. It's a very nice day. I always say that. It's a beautiful day. But I am, I just had a lot of fun. I just finished talking to Lar D'Souza. If you haven't, if you're not familiar with Lar, by all means, go check him out. He's an amazing artist, and it's a great conversation. We didn't even scratch the surface of where that conversation needed to go. So pretty amazing, pretty fantastic. It was really cool to talk to him and get to spend time with him. Gosh, I haven't seen him in years. So it's really nice to be able to catch him. I'm going to do something really quick since if anybody wants to hang out and watch this afternoon, I'm going to be drawing again. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be drawing. If you're in the chat room and you want to talk and kind of give me some ideas, feel free to do that. If not, then that's okay too, because I'm going to do what I want to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It was really sort of I'm talking about the interview now. It was really sort of frustrating because we had, KT Data and I had yes. KT Data Sensors. I should draw a picture of myself flipping off Streamlabs OBS. I don't know. I'd have to watch back and see how it went. I think it went okay. It didn't crash. I did notice that there were a lot of sort of streaming issues, like buffering issues and stuff like that. So hopefully it wasn't too bad of an experience, and I can do it again. Don't really know how I'm going to fix that, but at least I got it to work. That's the most important thing. Let's go and move here. Once again, I just want to mention that this week I've been really talking up. Hang on a second. I'll get it to work. This is what's crazy. I'll get it to work. That's why. Hang on a second. You can't see anything right now, but there it is. There it is. I want to talk about Flipface Max Live and Flipface Max. Of course, that is my it's the art I'm doing for you guys. In the middle of something. I can't even think. So go to my online store. There are many other ways to support me as well. There is the online store. There's Patreon. You can also tip. You can send bits. You can sub. Everything else. Zoom audio was a little low. I'm a little bit surprised because weirdly enough, all the audio, it looks like, I don't know what the deal was with that. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. It's just the gods were not on my side, I guess. So, watching Lar draw, I don't know. It really kind of gave me some inspiration. Not for anything as good as he was doing, because Lar is pretty amazing as far as his art goes. So I can never sort of match. But I kind of felt like I wanted to draw the Aquabats. I was a big Aquabats fan. Not all of them, but maybe just the Aquabat himself. Just because I love that character, the little bat guy. He's so cool. Katie Data, he was A/B testing. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Oh, I see. You were testing everything. I see. Well, we'll get it all figured out. I don't know why, because we tested everything, and I don't know why that didn't. I don't know why that didn't work. I have no clue. The reason why I was going to draw the Aquabat character is because I know I could draw him quickly, and because I had already done some just basically a full show already. I was going to draw something just really, really quickly. So let's do that. I'm just in love with the Aquabats dude. And maybe what I'll do is a fun little cartoon of him. Because it'll be quick. That's why. Yeah, one thing I noticed, KT Data, when I was doing the show is that in Zoom it said turn the original sound off or on. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like looking at how Lar created his art and everything else was really neat. No, and to answer your question in the chat, did did Lar convince me to switch to Clip Studio? Probably not. And the reason why is because I, and when I, in the, like he mentioned, I'm an old, he said he's an old, so I'm not disparaging him at all, but I just, I don't feel, I hate feeling like I have to learn everything again. It's just so it's so frustrating to think that I'd have to do that. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm so used to working in Photoshop, and I get what he's saying, like Photoshop is it's probably too big for a drawing program. Right, definitely is too big, but I like it. I really do. I like its versatility. I like doing all the things that you can do in it. So, and you can do a lot of that same stuff. You can do a lot of that in Photoshop. There are a lot of things, though, in Photoshop that I wish it did. Like in Procreate, he had mentioned doing some things that were, that probably sort of should be in Photoshop but aren't. So I sort of get that, right? Like I feel that. But no, I don't see myself doing that. Not that I don't like, I don't want to learn anything new. I just want everything to work. And I like the, you know what I mean? Like I like the way that things work. And, thinking about that again, like having to learn everything just makes my head hurt. I'm at a point where it's like, it's sort of like, I guess that's, whenever I get whenever I get new technology, part of me is like, ooh, I'm excited because I get new technology, but then the other part of me is like, oh, I gotta learn this new technology. And then it's sort of like not fun anymore. It's like I don't have time to sit and figure everything out, right? Like I just don't. So yeah, well, yeah, KT Data says he's glad video editors are the same. No, right, like yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like it's just a pain to have to learn all that stuff. So anyhow, I just thought overall, I thought it was a really fun conversation. If you didn't know who Lar was beforehand, then then hopefully you will check him out. There's a couple other artists I'd love to have on. One of them is, and I don't know if I'd even be able to get him on, Adam Kofert or Ape Lad, who I'm another huge fan of. I'd love to get someone like Scotty Young on. But here's the thing, is like, if I have a guest like that on, then it's sort of like, well, everything better work. Because with Lar, it's sort of like he's a friend of mine, and we know one another like personally, so it's not it's not that, if something goes wrong, I'm not going to feel bad necessarily if something happens. But if like I have a guest on, like say Jim Lee or something like that, I would feel like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting this person's time with tech stuff, and I don't want to do that. So I know, maybe if I can get everything working like flawlessly, then I'll feel a lot more confident about bringing on other artists. Right now, that was just sort of a dry run, a test to see how I could, if I could make things work for not only to have guests on, but also for Jawbone Radio, because I'd love to bring other guests on as well. And I think that was a good test. It was a good test. This is going to be a very short stream because I gave you a lot of free content, right? Gave you a lot of free stuff here. I love this guy. How could you not love this guy? So cute. I'm a big fan of the Aquabats. They're like my favorite little rock band. I miss seeing them when they came to town a couple years ago. I had tickets, but I had just gone through some major trauma, and I was like, As much as I love to see Aquabat Commander and everything else, I was like, I don't really feel, because I was gonna get dressed. I have an Aquabat costume, right? And part of me is like, oh man, I wanted to get dressed up as Aquabat Commander, or but I didn't really feel like it. Like, I was like, I'm not feeling this, man. So I missed my chance to go see them. Looking back now, I probably should have gone, now that I'm thinking about it. Just because, I don't know when they're going to be. I didn't realize there was going to be a pandemic. And I'd never be able to see a live show again. So I probably should have gone, but it's all right. Yes, I do have an Aquabats costume. It's funny. I wore it. They did a live show online for Halloween and also for Christmas, and I did wear it when I watched that. So I did get a chance to watch it, to wear it, I guess, is my point. Yeah, I saw that image that Lar made last night of the Kiss stuff, and I was like, oh man, that was so good. So good. I thought that was so funny. I had to like it instantly. It was just so clever. Yeah, Lar and I, we've known each other for a very long time, and he's really a really fantastic person. very super talented. No, you know what? KT Day's asking, did the family ask what I was doing while I was wearing my Aquaman? No, they know me well enough that they're like, okay, Dad's wearing his Aquaman's costume. It's all right. They don't ask questions anymore. I mean, they thought I was strange because I was dressing up like a Spider-Man. They thought I was crazy. But, I was doing that for kids. Yeah, like I would dress up, and I mean, really I was doing it because I love dressing up in my Spider-Man costume. But I also it was a nice feeling, being able to put a smile on a kid's face who was not expecting to see Spider-Man show up at the hospital. I thought that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. Goodness, it's almost 90 degrees here where I'm at. I had to drive my daughter to her friend's apartment, and we got in the car. It was 100 degrees. I was like, it's pretty hot out here today. So, just want to say hi to everybody in the chat. There's a couple people in the chat who are always here, but I don't know if they're for real. 69 Feats and Carbon 14XYZ. I think it might be a bot. Maybe. If not, you should say something. Feet. Hello, Feet. And 2020. Hello. I'm assuming you're all real. Or, I don't know. If you're not a bot, then definitely say something. Because I'll just assume you're bots, man. Goodness. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. It's been a day. I assume, I don't know, did anybody try to get Scott to raid or no? Or did that not happen? I don't think Scott Johnson was going to raid. It's all right. He always forgets. Can't wait to listen back to the interview. I hope I did a good job. I always worry about my interviews, that I'm not, paying enough attention to the guest or whatever. So always kind of scary. Like I said, very short stream today. Art stream, I should say. Because I think I'm almost done with this. But we'll see. You're a great streamer. Thank you. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, I don't know. I do enjoy it. I like doing it. I think maybe because I like talking to myself. I don't know. But, it's, I do enjoy it. It's just the technology that kind of knocks me out, right? Oh man, could you imagine if we did that? A custom painting service for for PCs. My gosh, that would be awesome. I don't even know how we would do that, honestly. I mean, like, how would we pull that off? Like, because they'd have to send us their case or something? I don't know. But yeah, I actually won the Paint Your PC contest. I remember, I think I must have been in high school, and we won that award, and we were in PC Computing Magazine. I have a T-shirt that is that was created by Penn Jillette. It was really kind of neat. And that's old school, man. I just love, I love the simplicity of this. Oh gosh, you know what I wanted to do? Dang it. Maybe I will still do it. Maybe I will do that. Gosh, I thought about it last night, but I wasn't even really paying any attention. I fell asleep. So my friend Perry Grip, he has a contest right now where we draw the rainbow cow. I think that's what it is. It's the rainbow cow. So maybe I'll do that too. Maybe I'll draw the rainbow cow in this, because it's for a contest. So maybe I'll do that. So I'm gonna finish this little Aquabat dude. 2 pieces of art today. Can you imagine? What the heck? I'll clean this up too before I put it up. Alright, so this one. So, Rainbow Cow. Let me save this off. Goodness. Alright. Acrobats. 1921, I think. Yes, 21. I know. I have gone mad. I really have gone mad, KT Data. You're absolutely right. Seems like it's just you and me in here today, too, so I'm okay with that. Alright. So let's create a new piece. Rainbow Cow. Here he comes. I'm going to do this in less than half an hour. We'll see. Rainbow Cow. What is a rainbow cow? I think a rainbow cow is just like just like you would think, a cow that is maybe squirting out rainbows out of itself. I'm not sure. I don't want to look at what anybody else had done. I just want to create my own rainbow cow. Do cows have tongues sticking out of their mouths like I'm drawing? Probably not. They do have little hooves though, I think. And udders. Don't forget udders. Rainbow cow. What the heck, man? Why must you be so mean to me, Rainbow Cow? KT Daddy, you know the Rainbow Cow. I knew you'd know the Rainbow Cow. And I think, yeah. So there's my Rainbow Cow. The start. I shouldn't say it's not done yet. Perry is also a friend of mine. I love Perry. I wish I could do more art for him. But he has people that do art for him. So the best I can hope for is that maybe he'll ask me. I did some work for at some point for Nerf Herder, which is his other band. And that was a lot of fun. That was an honor, actually, when Nerf Herder asked me to do art for their song. I did art for their song at the con, which was off their newest album, which came out a couple years ago. So they released that single, and I did some art for that. So that was amazing that they would ask me to do that. It's really fantastic. Yeah. The Perry grip, man. So here's another little thing that is pretty interesting. Is Perry wrote the theme song. This is so weird. He wrote the theme song for my youngest son. And I don't even know how that happened. I think I had just run into him at San Diego Comic-Con, and I had just had we had just had our youngest child, and my wife was singing this song for my son, who at the time was less than a year old, and she would sing this little tune, and it was so cute. It was called Doodly Snap. She would call him little Doodly Snap. So I don't know. I asked Perry to write the theme song, and then like about a week or two later, he came back with this song that he wrote. I should see if I can find it. Oops. Let me see. I wonder if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, nope. That's not what I want. Aha, there it is. All right. We'll open it up with this. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear this. Let me just make sure. Just gotta make sure. Basic audio. Yeah. I think you'll be able to hear this. Yeah. Okay, so let me put this on pause. Pause the music in the background. Here is my son's theme song.
Okay, and that's it.
Ah, yes, that is by Perry Grip. It's called Doodly Snap. You can't get it anywhere else but here on this show. And that is the theme song of my son. That's my wife is singing. She sang the song, and I think that's me at the end too. Hopefully you heard me. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so Perry's a pretty cool dude. I really like him a lot. And I don't know what I have done to deserve his friendship. Because he's so cool. There's a couple people I feel that way. I'm like, how are we friends? Like, what do I deserve to be friends with you? Like another person that I'm friends with, I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you. This is so dumb. I sound like, once again, oh, and then I'm friends with this person, and then I'm friends with this person. And I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna tell you. But there are a couple people in my life where I'm like, how am I friends with these people? I mean, I don't deserve to be their friend. Well, thank you, KT Data. I appreciate it. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe. Why? Let me see here. Oh, that's why. There we go. Hopefully the audio I'll have to listen to it back. Hopefully the audio for the interview turned out all right. I was really nervous about it. Does that look right? Something about that doesn't look right to me. Sounds like wow. This sounds like something from like Flash Gordon. You remember that movie? You ever see Flash Gordon and music done by Queen? So here we go. Oops. Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv. Music's getting a little bit too loud here, I think, guys. Hang on. There we go. Roy is orange, right? It's orange. Yellow, Roy. Red, orange, yellow. Green. Blue. I'm sorry, I have to say this out loud. I might forget. Indigo. And violet. Hey, oh, I got to stretch. Thank you for reminding me, Miravina. I could use a good stretch. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me to stretch. How's your afternoon going? Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. I mentioned earlier it was like it's like I got in my car, it was like 100 degrees in my car. So hot. It's like suddenly we go from 50-degree days to like 60-degree days. Oh, here's the other interesting thing. I don't know if anybody is dealing with this. Maybe they are. But the cicadas. So the cicadas. Thank you, Kepper. Yes. I decided to just do something quick, you know, just something sort of fun. I'm drawing the rainbow cow for Perry Grip right now. So cicadas, the cicadas are coming out here on the eastern part of the United States. They're the 17-year cicadas. They are, I guess they're emerging now. I have not seen them, not yet. So if anybody has seen them, let me know, because I have not seen them at all. A 17-year cicada is exactly what it sounds like. These they're a cicada that comes out of the ground every 17 years. So the last time they came out was like, oh man, like 2003. And now they're emerging out of, they live underground, and now they're emerging out of the ground, and they live like a week, they mate, and then they die, and then they're gone. So I saw a report that they were going to be around starting soon, but I myself have not seen them. So that's why I was just asking if anybody else had seen the 17-year cicadas. If you have, then let me know. What west side are you from, Miravina? Like west side of Cleveland? West side of the United States? Probably not. You know, if you're on the western part of the United States, you probably will not see them. Because I think it's mostly like an eastern thing. So like Boston and Ohio, or Washington State. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to see them or not. But you will hear them. If you are in the eastern part of the country, you will hear them. Because I guess they're super loud. Like it's not like one of those things where you're like, well, I think that I hear the cicadas. Maybe I do. But no, it's not like that at all. It's like you hear them. You know they're around. And they may gross you out. That's the other thing. My son is really worried about them because he's like, are they going to attack us? Because he's never seen them before because he's only 9. So I'll make sure to document them if in fact I you know, this might be a day, this might be a week where I stream every single day this week. I'm thinking about that now because I think I'm going to be doing an episode of Job on Radio tomorrow night. And I think, I know I do, I think I'm going to... Ohio Valley has the most cicadas. Do not have them in Minnesota. It's too cold. That's a shame. I remember seeing them many, many years ago. It might have been like 84, 83. I remember they came around that summer and they were everywhere. It was so weird. And you could hear them too. It was weird. Ooh, now it's starting to get hot in here. I have the fan on, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. I think we may need to do air conditioning, which is just breaks my heart because we just had, I just had the heat on. I'm like, I don't want that. Yeah, they're supposed to make a really cool sound. And that's the point. Like, you'll be standing there trying to talk to your neighbor and it's too loud. Yeah, please do look up cicadas, man. For sure. This is not very good. I'm not real happy with this design. Maybe I'll do it. I'll have to do it again at some point. But I think this is due like it's due by Saturday or something. Hope I didn't miss another. I know that Miravina asked for a stretch. Just hope I didn't miss anybody else's. Yeah, Miravina, things are opening up again. It's crazy. I went to the rec center today to work out, and they were saying that you don't have to wear a mask anymore when you walk in, which I thought was pretty amazing. Well, you don't have to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated. So I guess there is that. But they aren't checking, so I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to be very interesting. But it's nice to be able to think that we're going to be coming out of this, right? It's a weird time. It's fun. Yeah. Get back to working out. You gotta get back, gotta get that, you know, gotta get your body back in shape. It's sort of weird. There are some people, and I don't know if you guys are noticing this either, but I was noticing that, like, there are some people who really, really let themselves go during the pandemic. I know that's terrible to say, but I'm like, wow, I don't even recognize you anymore. Like, what happened? I mean, it was only a couple months. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was very stressful. I shouldn't judge like that, but I was really amazed. Like, I was like, wow. Thank you so much, Miravina. I'm glad you think it's cute. Yeah, there were a couple of people that I ran into. I was like, oh, I don't recognize you. It's just been a year. It's crazy. Wow, that's fantastic, Miravina. Fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. I think I've done pretty well too, although I do admit to eating like garbage during the pandemic. I mean, when it first started, one of the first things I did was go out and get candy, because I was like, oh, maybe I don't know if we're going to be able to get candy, right? So I bought like a bunch of gummy bears, thinking that was going to last me like a couple months. It lasted me like a week. It was like panic eating. So yeah, so that wasn't good. I mean, I understand. It's not conducive to good health. The pandemic wasn't, you know. That is fantastic. That is really awesome. It's not easy to do, I can tell you. Losing all that weight is very difficult. By the way, you guys, you should definitely check out Lars' stream if you can. He's Friday nights. I'm going to try to do that as well. I knew that he was streaming. I just didn't know when. So I'm glad that he told me, because I was like, yeah, I'm pretty positive that Lars had a stream. Oh, this would be perfect to do. If I had one of those pre-done brushes, I could do this and just paint with it, but I'm not smart enough to do that. So I'm just gonna draw them. It would be good to do a quick like a brush, like a star brush and stuff. But there is something kind of organic about drawing these. I don't know. By the way, if there's any artists that you'd like to see me get on this show, I'll do the best I can. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to do it. But put it in the suggestion box. Yeah, you know what, Kepler, he's been streaming for a couple years, so I mean, plus he's really, really good. he's excellent. I'll go back to my old favorite cube brush here. Yes, I use Photoshop Miravina. It's not, you know, here's the thing. I don't know if anybody's going to want to be on my show. I can't tell. You know, like, I'm not going to assume that anybody's just going to want to be on the show, so. Oh, I guess that looks pretty good. What do you think, guys? You like that? I think this works. It gives that rainbow feel. Let me give a little bit of glow. Thank you so much, Miravina. Things have definitely calmed down a lot. Yeah, he's cute. So here I have 2 pieces of art today that I did. I feel like I have accomplished something, which is good. It definitely, I'll say this much, it definitely is easier for me. It's definitely easier for me to just do a show by myself. Not too many issues. But when I bring another person in, it starts to get a little bit crazy. For sure. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it. I just think it's difficult. I have to watch back and see if it was worth doing. There you go. He is moving. The rainbow cow is moving. He is. He's so great. I'm just gonna do a couple little things here. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day. I need to take a break. He's cute. The rainbow cow, everybody. There he is. What do you think? Everybody like that? Super cool. I wish I could play the rainbow cow song again, but instead, I'm just going to play Doodly Snap.
Okay, and that's it.
Nice. That is Doodly Snap. I played a little bit earlier in the stream. That's by Perry Grip. The song I drew this for is called Rainbow Cow, I think. Rainbow Cow. I did this for his for him because he's collecting little pieces of art. So look up Perry Grip as well, because I think he's a great guy. This will be on my socials. I'll share that along with a piece of the Aquabats, which I did earlier. Let me show you that one for those of you who may have missed it. Let me see. I drew this one too, which I will also share as well. So I did 2 pieces of art and did an interview today. I think I made my earned my keep. I think I earned my keep as a streamer today. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a supporter. I'm trying to hit 20 subscriptions by, I don't know, by the end of the month maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. I can extend that. 20 subscriptions if we can. I'll show that to you again. We're at 7 right now. 11 days to go. I don't know if the 11 days to go is really going to matter. But by all means, tell your friends about this channel. Tell them about the content. There's a lot of VOD content that I've created just today and this week. Tomorrow evening, I think I'll be back with Tear Tells It All if all goes right. Hey, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much, Kepper. I appreciate it. Kepper67 with the 100 bits. Appreciate it. If you're around tomorrow night, if all goes well, I'll be interviewing my daughter, Tear, and she has some interesting things to say about the week as she tells it all. So Jawbone Radio tomorrow night. On Friday, I'll be doing, I'll be on a pre-show, DTNS. I'll be drawing the art for the day. So make sure you check that out as well. And that's that. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for spending the afternoon with me. I'm going to go take a break and get back to some emails and things like that. But thank you, everybody, and we will see you on the next episode of either Jawbone Radio or Talking Art with Len. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.